Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Canes will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
USC offense will take over. First and
10. They're going to the air in the first play. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Fung.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offered out to Yellow. The quarterback looks to his right. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
QB keeper all the way. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. He breaks free. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Trojans. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
2nd down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. The ball is caught. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. The ball is picked off. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. He gains 9. So it's 2nd and 1. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away.
Points toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's how you close a half off of this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to take a shot from the end zone here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. What an amazing comeback here.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21.
USC 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's got it right near the end zone. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they have big hopes for this drive and where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that first down, we got a 4th down. They've got to get the first down before they worry about scoring.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throwing for his running back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, it's one of those calls that's tricky. It sounds easy to say, why would you go for it? But at the same time, who knows if you're going to get your hands on the ball again. So you're being aggressive. It doesn't work out, and now you got to rely on your defense.
He keeps it on a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quick throw, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Oh, and he did not make it. They roll the dice and come up short on 4th down and OT. So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. They'll try the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody. Panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.